Hello and welcome, you are gaming with me, Hrothgar, and today I am doing a follow-up video on my Razer Blackshark headset review. And I uploaded that review on September 7th, 2013. Since then, over 63,000 people have actually viewed that video, many of them with a lot of good questions, many of them asking, what do you think of the product now that you've had it for over a year? And I gotta tell you what, I am still using the product. That's a lot of questions I get. Are you still using it? Yes, I am. I have been using it every day since then. And as you can tell, I'm still able to use the microphone here and things are still working out. However, a couple of people have reported that if you kind of move this microphone up into its up position and then bring it back down, and you do this many times over, that you can actually wear out this joint. And I could see how that would definitely happen, as this joint is legitimately a plastic connection right here. This is, it's plastic, and you're able to disconnect this and put the other metal piece in right there. But as you can tell right here, the headset here looks absolutely brand new. And I got to admit, besides a few little smudges from my hands, there's really no scratches on this thing. It is very durable. And I also mentioned that in my last video, I would set it and forget it. And I've only made one adjustment to this since then. As far as the little ticky thing goes on the back part of here, that was one of my little nitpicks here because it did kind of make that ticky sound. Some people have also reported having that exact same scenario. Ever since I shoved a little piece of paper back there, I haven't worried about it in the last year. So, I gotta admit, this headset is absolutely durable and it is really working out. However, is the sound quality holding up to what I mentioned last time? Well, I had some friends over here actually using the headset while I was playing a game, just because it randomly happened, and not because I said, put this headset on and, give me your thoughts. And they were blown away by the actual sound quality that they are getting out of this headset. And I actually did compare this headset in my own personal time as compared to a professional or semi-professional monitoring headset, which is a little bit different style, kind of focuses on clarity of vocals and stuff like that. And I got to admit, this headset has a very comfortable sound when it comes to video games, and some people have commented that it might be a little bit too bassy, but I got to admit, it sounds absolutely awesome on the battlefield, and it is as good now as it was over a year ago. So the product durability on my hands here has been absolutely great, and I don't feel like it has reduced in quality at all. And even in the sort of idea of, like, is it potentially going to wear out on me? I don't feel like it is anytime soon. This sort of joint right here, one of the recommendations I have if you happen to be one of those people that want to move that microphone all around because, I don't know, maybe you got a drink, maybe you're shoving some food in your face, I actually recommend using the metal joint right here, which you don't need to cinch down super tight. You can actually just leave it semi-tight and just adjust it like that. That gives you plenty of, you could double fist burgers if you wanted to right now, and you wouldn't have an issue at all. So that's what I recommend doing right there to preserve this joint. I mean, obviously it is plastic, and if you mess with it enough, it's going to have that issue. And that's the #1 complaint I have heard about this headset over the time. Now, I've got to admit, everything here is working out great for me. The other thing that might be kind of an issue, depending on what people's questions are going to be, is are the pads here actually no longer holding up to it? And there are absolutely no tears, and there really isn't any visible dirt coming off my head. Now, as compared to my old headset here, you might or may not be able to see it from your end, but you can definitely tell that, like, skin cells and stuff are kind of building up on this fibrous material because, to be honest, this is kind of like t-shirt stuff. It's almost cotton of some sort, and, stuff's going to get trapped in there. And this is a much smoother, I don't know if it's pleather or what, but I think, if anything, the headset has become slightly more soft in the pads, and not to the point that the actual hard parts, which are deep inside the headset, are pressing on the ear. So there is absolutely none of that sort of, if anything, the headset, what I'm saying is, if anything, has gotten more comfortable in the last year of use than it previously was. And it's not causing any sort of issues with my ears pressing in on them and, potentially causing some irritation on the cartilage areas that you might have with over-the-ear headsets, as opposed to, or shall we say, the headsets that press in on the ear rather than going over. I'm not having any issues with it at all. So basically, my report is this headset is every bit as good for me as it is the day I got it. So For those of you that have questioned the durability, questioned if I'm still using this, yes, it is every bit as good as I previously stated. And to finish up this video, I'm going to answer a lot of questions all in one response, and that is this headset going to work with my device? And in order to answer that question, I want you to take a look at your device and the audio ports that you have on it. Do a little homework to figure out what you got going on. If you have 2 ports, this is a 3.5mm jack. It is extremely standard today, so you pretty much know that this is probably going to fit in there, and just about every device has a 3.5mm audio jack in it. If it has 2 different ports in there, standard on a PC, one looks like a microphone and the other looks like headset, then guess what? You're going to be using the black extension here, and this extension is the length of my left shoulder to the tip of my right hand, or vice versa, since both of my arms happen to be the same length. The green cable here is ended with a headset jack, which is the exact same thing as the 3.5mm jack, same size, except for it has more contacts that enable the microphone and the headset to be operated out of one jack. So you need to take a look at your device, figure out if it has just one port that is meant for a headset, or it has 2 ports, which is meant for speakers and a microphone. Do a little homework on your device, and you'll know that this headset works with your device or not. Thanks for watching. I hope you find this informative. If you want to watch my other video, there's a link to it right here. I go on and talk about this headset in just about the exact same detail for 14 minutes and 32 seconds. I can't believe 60,000 people have sat down to watch the entire length of that video over and over again, but hey, it's a weird world. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay awesome. Peace. Hrothgar out.